Hey you, yeah you. Before we get this video started, I just want to say a thank you for those who have been a member of my Patreon. If you want to be a member of my Patreon, leave a link in the description down below right here. And there's a list right here of all the people who have been a member or a following member of the Patreon to help keep this channel alive. I would appreciate it if you do show your support, guys. You guys are awesome, and I really thank you for your support. Also, commissions are open, so if you want to commission for me to draw something for you, go to my DeviantArt page right here as well, in the link in the description, and I'll draw something for you. But make sure you hopefully follow the rules in my Patreon on my Patreon and commission, so you can get we can get it on the list for me to draw something for you guys. I would really appreciate it if you do, and yeah. As always, take care, and have a great day, and let's start the video, shall we? What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and today, or Frost the White Lion, today we are going to be reacting to Jaiden's Nuzlocke battle, Jaiden Animation's Nuzlocke battle, Pokemon Nuzlocke with Pokemon Platinum. And this is my favorite Pokemon game because Pokemon Platinum, fun fact, is the game I got my favorite Pokemon, the Shaman. Shaman was my favorite Pokemon in Pokemon Platinum, and I managed to catch that with a Cherish Ball because I really like the Cherish Ball. It's a really fun Pokeball. You see this image here? The Cherish Ball. I really like this design, all red with the gold line up in there. It was my favorite Pokemon, and I had a friend of mine in college who helped me catch a shiny Shaman. And when I had a Shaman, I never lost a Pokemon battle because I always trained that Pokemon and its team, and I managed to beat most of my opponents. Unless I'm facing other players when I didn't have the Shaman. Yeah, that I kind of lost there. I'm not afraid. I had some wins. I had some losses. I'm not going to say I'm that perfect, but hey. Shaman was my favorite Pokemon, and this game is what got me into wanting me to capture Pokemon even more, because Shaman was my favorite one because it's adorable. I like the little guy, and I have a shiny one and a normal one. The normal one's at level 100, and my shiny one's at level 86. They're both at Pokemon Home, but I'm waiting for the thrills of a battle. But hey, anywho, we're gonna see Jaiden's Nuzlocke battle adventures because y'all had a lot of fun. Y'all had a lot of fun with my reaction to her other Nuzlocke reaction video, my reaction video to her Nuzlocke battle. So I thought I might do another one just for y'all guys to enjoy. Also, have you hit the subscribe button? You see this? You see this little thing here? That 72% of you are not subscribing to my channel. I would appreciate if you hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and hit the like button for more videos along the way. I would really appreciate it if you do. You guys are the best. And for those who are not subscribed, please do. You don't know what you're missing. Just to make sure you won't miss a single part of my reaction videos. Alrighty. As always, let's get on to reaction, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, go.
So if you're new here, hi.
I'm not new.
I've done this before. Last year
Yes,
I made a video about my first ever Pokemon Nuzlocke, and the game I played in it was Pokemon Ruby. It was fun, so here I am again doing another. But this time I attempted to Nuzlocke Pokemon Platinum. I'll explain again super quickly how a Nuzlocke works. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon so you grow more attached to them. If you still don't understand, that's not my problem. Let's get started. Hoo boy.
Pretty much.
This was my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
I would never do a Nuzlocke.
Pokemon! So my friend and neighbor Barry is practically dragging me all over the place with his hyperactive squirrel brain, frantically trying to get a Pokemon as soon as possible from this Professor Rowan he saw on TV. He drags me out to Route 201 and is about to leap into the tall grass when, hold it! You guys know going into the tall grass is practically a death wish, right?
Pretty
what
much.
You're doing is basically suicide. Borderline insanity. What absolute moronic lunatics you are. Have you no respect for your lives? Do you have any Pokemon?
Nope.
No. Do you want some?
There you
And
go.
like that, I have a Turtwig. I named him Turt and immediately used him to bash in Barry's Chimchar. I was making my way through the routes,
but I got
right
all
as
the
I was about to
starters.
nab the Shinx I found on 202.
Shinx!
Don't kill it. No!
Oh.
So no Shinx for us. But that's all
Why?
right. Shinx isn't that great this early anyway.
What
then
you
I
say?
locked eyes with our first trainer. The first
Shinx
battle.
is awesome.
Let's see
What are
how
you
we
talking
fare
about?
against youngster Tristan and his level 5 Starly.
I got a shiny Shinx, and we won a lot of battles together.
Oh my god. So in the first trainer battle I ever fought, I almost immediately lose my starter to a critical hit. Why do I suddenly have a very bad feeling about this? Nevertheless,
go
we kept
through a
going
lot.
onward through Jubilife
It ain't
City,
easy.
where we caught Kronk the Zubat in the cave above Route 204, and Magikarp on
Kronk the
218.
Zubat.
Hi, Magikarp. Your name is Puppy. Just outside
Hey,
the
Poppy.
city, Barry runs up and demands
Look at that
another
Sonic
battle,
face.
so I
Of
happily
course.
bash in his Chimchar again. Starly too. I kept on my way, eventually arriving in Orberg
Poor
City,
Chimchar.
and nervously challenged Rourke. I was terrified of his Cranidos, but Turt landed a crit Razor Leaf and one-shot it before it could even do anything. So
Wow.
that's badge number 1 for us. I made it
Okay.
to Floroma Town and was really excited because if you didn't know, outside the Valley Windworks you can find Shellos. And if you didn't know, again, I love Shellos. I ran
heard.
straight to the grass to get my Shellos encounter, and
Aww.
I'm not gonna pass up an
adorable.
encounter, so I very depressingly caught the Shinx and named it Failure to vent
Wait,
my
what?
sadness and frustration over not getting a slug. While there, we found
He's
Team Galactic
adorable.
messing around, stealing electricity, and this little girl's dad. So I beat up the grunt guarding the door, broke in, beat up the grunts in the building until Turt evolved, then found Galactic Commander Mars
much.
at the end of the corridor, who I was scared of because she's got a fat cat that hits like a semi-truck. But I had a plan. Back in the
I like
Orberg
its
Mines,
old
I caught
evolution.
Dwayne the Onyx, and I brought him to the
I like
fight
its old
because in
evolution.
case things got dicey, I would switch him in to buy time and heal up my other Pokemon. Basically, Dwayne was death fodder. Turt took out
Wow.
Mars' Zubat, and when Purugly came out, Kronk plucked off the Oranberry it was holding. But she got hit pretty hard in the process, and since Turt needed a bit of healing before he could get back into it,
Dwayne can take a scratch. Look at that. Dwayne is fine. He's fine, guys. Don't pull the sad nose for Dwayne. Dwayne's fine. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about
You
him.
sure about that?
Oh my god. Dude. All right, I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Dwayne
Respect
gets
for
to live.
Dwayne.
somehow, when Dwayne was supposed
Respect.
to die, he hung in there on 1 HP.
Like a boss.
And you know what? I respected the hell out of him for it. I
Good
let
for you.
Dwayne live, and Turt was able to take out the Purugly. What a legend.
Yay.
But then I put him back in the box and moved on. In Mount Coronet, I got a Bronzor named Big Boy, which I happily added to the team. And right before Gardenia's gym, Kronk evolved, which meant no mercy for those flower ladies.
Oh,
Badge
yeah.
number 2. We slashed the guard bushes in front of the Galactic building and ran up all the stairs where we fought Galactic Commander Jupiter. Let's take a look at how that went.
Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't
Hey,
crit.
crit.
No!
Wow, that was
But
close.
I mean, that won't do.
You have one.
Let's just
I hate it when boss
hit it.
fights do that. They
Don't
have
crit
one
him.
bit of HP just to troll with you.
No. Oh my god.
We finally were able to beat her, but that fight
This is why
really
I'll
knocked
never
the
do
wind out of
Nuzlocke
me. I
battles.
was shaking on my way back to the Pokemon Center when this lady Cynthia shows up and is like, "Egg?
Egg?
Yeah." Anyway, even
Yes,
meeting
take the
Cynthia
egg.
wasn't enough to calm my nerves, so to keep my mind off the absolute tragedy we narrowly avoided,
You
I
train
decided
more?
to start training up Big Boy on Cycling Road. And then he died.
Wait, what?
I've practiced this game and
Wow!
So before you push up your anime glasses and tell me that steel
You
is
thought
weak
it
to
had
fire,
fireproof.
which I know, by the way.
You
The
thought it
reason
had
I kept Big
fireproof.
Boy in was because not only is his defense an iron wall, but he had heat proof, which
Yeah,
negates his
heat-proof.
fire weakness. But then he got crit.
This
So,
game is
First step.
brutal with the
I'm
critical
sorry, Big
critical
Boy.
attacks.
You never had the opportunity to become a big boy. I walked
Mines
into Wayward
did.
Cave and found a Gibble. Gibble is an amazing
Yes.
Pokemon. It turns into Garchomp, which is easily one of, if not the strongest Pokemon in the
I
game
have one
that
of my
isn't a
own.
legendary. Adding it to the team would give us such a huge advantage, and now there is nothing in my way between that and
Oh.
And we're moving on. We arrived in Hearthstone City where I
wow.
caught DeVito the Ralts, Kronk and Puppy evolved. We had a clean win against Fantina, and some lady gave us an Eevee I named Milk. Things were
Sweet.
starting to look better now. I was leveling up DeVito against trainers, and when fighting this lovey-dovey couple,
let's go into
What happened?
Puppy. Get rid of the Buizel. Oh no!
It just evolved and it dies.
You're kidding. You're kidding.
and that's why I hate love.
Oh, wow.
In came Shrimp the Scyther I caught on Route 210. Some good news, on
Okay.
Route 213, I finally found a Shellos. I named it Swoop, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I know you're not supposed to have a favorite child, but Swoop was my favorite child,
Good
and
for
I wasn't
you.
apologetic about it. I trained it up,
Too bad
and
it's
now
gonna
we got
die
a
in the future,
Gastrodon.
isn't it?
Turt ended up evolving too,
I'm calling
so
it
together
now.
with Kronk and Swoop, Maylene was defeated, and badge number 4 was secured. Outside of
Nice.
Pastoria City, I caught a Quagsire named Lol, but when I went to get my Great
Lol.
Marsh encounter, I was trying to get a Yanma and accidentally threw a ball at a Wooper. So now
Nice.
we've got Lol and Oops in the box. Then I swept Crasher Wake with Milk, who is now a Jolteon with the TM
Sweet.
Thunder
I got
bought
all-
literally
I got
next
all
door.
EV
I walked out of the
evolutions.
gym and
I
Team
like to
Galactic
collect what I
set
like.
off a bomb. I ran down the grunt who detonated
Oh,
it
I
and
didn't
took
do
him
that.
out because he is weak. Cynthia appears again and tells me to bring a charm to her grandma. So I'm like, yes, ma'am. We found her in Celestial Town along with Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic, who starts some evil Shakespeare speech about how everything is imperfect, so he's got to blow up the world or something.
That face, though.
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. And then he wanted to fight.
No
Puppy
one
took
ever
out
really
his
is.
Sneasel, and I sent out
Typical
Milk to
bad
take
guy
care of his
speech.
Golbat. But Milk decided he wanted to be lazy and not only miss all his thunders,
I hate
but also
that.
punch
If
himself
your
in the
if your
face.
Pokemon's too high level, they will not listen
Milk.
to you. Because you don't got enough badges. He's too strong. He won't listen to you. Wow.
You can't be doing this.
Kronk
He
came out
is.
and killed the Golbat because Milk was being difficult, but I gave him a second chance and he took out the Murkrow. Anyway, here's
Good
your
for you.
Dusty Charm. I went out and caught a Magnemite
Thanks.
named C, then arrived in Canalave City where we barged into Byron's gym and demolished his team with Swoop and Turd. Then
No
Team
mercy.
Galactic sets off another bomb, this time at Lake Valor. So Barry,
They
Professor
blowing up
Rowan's
stuff.
assistant Lucas, and I split up to check on the lakes. As I'm strolling past all the flopping Magikarp, I run into Galactic Commander Saturn, who we swept the floor with. After that,
Oh,
we
sweet.
headed over to Lake Verity, where we did the exact same with Mars. There was a part where Turt got crit and almost died. Oh god. Oh god. But we're fine, he's fine. Finally, we
Are
had
you
to
sure
go check
about
up
that?
on Barry at Lake Acuity, and after trekking through 6 feet of snow for like a mile, we get there to find Barry at the top of a cliff like, ha ha ha, you can't climb rocks. Come back when you can climb rocks, loser.
But Barry, why you
I'll
gotta
go
be
fight
like that?
Candace's gym now, I guess. Now, we've been having some good type matchups with the past few gyms, so I haven't really been nervous about most of them, but Candace uses ice types, which like half my team is weak against. Which, you know, nervousness rising. Not only was I at a massive type disadvantage, but the main threats on our team were her Abomasnow because it hits like a truck and sets up hail, and her Frostlass because it'll use the hail from the Abomasnow to heighten its evasiveness
I got
with
both of
Snow
those.
Cloak. Spam double teams,
Very
and then
helpful.
just sweep my team. I walked in, took a deep breath, which didn't make me feel better at all, and started the battle. Shrimp took out her Sneasel, and Swoop
Good.
took out her Piloswine, almost dying in the process. And then she finally brought out the big bad Abomasnow. Since it's
Booyah.
grass ice type, I taught Puppy Fire Blast. Yeah, I didn't know we could... Anyway, I
Yeah,
wasn't
that
sure
was
it
very
could
helpful.
one-shot because Puppy's not a special attacker, and lo and behold, it didn't.
It
Yikes.
didn't miss.
Didn't do much, didn't it?
Please kill it. Please. It's quad. It's quad. What?
Eventually, Puppy took it out, but that was absolutely terrifying. Last but not least, Frostlass. I wanted to have
Oh.
Swoop Rain Dance to get rid of the hail so Frostlass's Snow Cloak isn't activated, but since Swoop was sitting at a not-so-chill 20 HP, that wasn't gonna work out super great. However, since I didn't want Kronk to be in this fight at all, right before the fight, I swapped her with Failure the Shinx.
No.
Yup.
No.
Sorry, little guy.
No!
Failure looked up at the looming death that was Frostlass in front of her, and as I healed up
No!
Swoop, Failure was killed in its blizzard. It's really unfortunate
I'm
we had
sad
to resort
now.
to it,
Why
but
you
I
got-
give
he was
Failure
too
a salute
young.
for stepping up and surrendering its life to the team.
He
Swoop
was
came
too
out,
young.
got
He
off
was
the
a
rain dance, and
child.
after a close battle, was able to pull through. We won, but it
Why
wasn't
could you-
without
why did you
sacrifice.
do
We
this
had a
to me,
moment of
Jaiden?
silence
Why
for
you
Failure,
tearing my
the
heart
true MVP
apart?
of the fight. Gone, but not forgotten. Now we could climb
Oh,
the
he's
rocks to
forgotten
Lake
for you.
Acuity, and when we got up there, Barry's
You named
got
him
snot
Failure.
dripping down his face, crying in the snow because he got beat up by Jupiter, who looks at me and is like, "See ya, I'm going to Veilstone HQ."
I'm so sad because you let Failure die.
I'm gonna go to Veilstone. We start running through the base
Huh.
trying to find Cyrus, but when fighting this scientist,
Psychic.
The science dude.
Porygon 2 freaks me out. It is way too powerful, way too bulky, and it's way too weird. I do like Porygon too, though. I would
You
like
like
a
him?
plush of Porygon too.
You sure about that?
Very cute. What? What?
What?
What?
That's what you get for killing off Failure!
No! Scoop!
That's what you killed off Shinx! So,
We lost Scoop!
and I called it
I
too!
wasn't okay. Kurt came out and curb stomped the Porygon 2 out of vengeance, but to put it lightly, I wasn't taking that too well.
I bet you weren't. And weren't you
My
supposed to
heart
release them
breaking.
when they die?
I'm like actually sad.
But life doesn't stop when your dog dies, so I had to keep trucking and brought Law the Quagsire to the team. With an intense, blood-curdling thirst for revenge, I stormed into Cyrus's room. Fight! Shrimp and Milk took out his team in no time. I snatched his Master Ball and used his teleport pad to enter the basement where Mess Spirit, Azelf, and Yuxi are all being held captive. Fight! And like Cyrus, Saturn was swept too. After releasing the Lake Guardians, we head to Mount Coronet because Cyrus wants to go there and destroy the planet, I think. And we catch up to him at the Spear Pillar. Before we can run up and attack him, Mars and Jupiter step in.
Oh, these
then
two.
Barry arrives. Honestly, I have no idea how he found us all here. And is like, I'll help. Lal takes out both the Bronzors, Mars's Prugly, and Barry's Munchlax. So I thought, you know, it was all smooth sailing, right?
Nope.
Well,
Wow, Barry. Really doing a lot for the team, aren't ya? Oh my god, no, it has Giga Drain?
Yep.
No. No, oh no, oh no.
Wow.
It was a crit!
not only did I not know their Golbat had
Wow.
Giga Drain for some reason, but it also got a crit. So I was starting to feel
Next time
bad,
you're in a Pokemon
but
battle,
then I started
make sure
panicking.
you're
the thing
leveled
is,
up.
after you fight Mars and Jupiter, you have to go into the Distortion World and fight Cyrus and Giratina. If Cynthia forces us into the Distortion World without us being able to get a new member, we're in massive trouble. We finished up the
Yes.
battle and Cyrus starts his whole spiel about how the world is imperfect, blah, blah, blah. Everything must die except for me. Then he gets swallowed up by Giratina. A hole
Yoink.
opens, a rip in space leading to the Distortion World. And I'm kind of just standing off to the side, twiddling my thumbs like, Cynthia, please don't shove me in there without my
She
consent.
gives you the option, don't worry.
Cynthia, can
I remember this
go?
game.
I have something to do. Our world will be destroyed. Are you ready? No, I'm
There
not.
you go.
Let me go. I'm free. Holy crap. Get me out of here. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, lol. We just got you, and then you died. But luckily, remember when I accidentally caught that Wooper while trying to get a Yanma?
Yeah.
It's time, Oops. You are no accident. You're our lucky star who will carry us to victory. We got Oops
How
leveled
adorable.
Up, came back to the Spear Pillar where Cynthia was just sitting there waiting for us, and hopped in. Everything is topsy-turvy and the Lake Guardians are telling me to push boulders into holes. And suddenly I'm on a floating crest of land with Cynthia, who's basically like, Cyrus, get lost and never come back. And Cyrus didn't like that. So he came at me. Oops took out his
I'm gonna take my
Houndoom,
anger
Gyarados
at
came out, so I
you.
switched to Milk. But I was very terrified because Cyrus's Gyarados has Earthquake. So if Milk misses his Thunder here,
That face.
he dies. And Milk is notorious for missing his Thunders. But it hit. Milk
Oh.
lives another day. He also
Okay
took
then.
out Cyrus's Crobat and
Good job,
Honchkrow,
Milk.
and Shrimp finished up his Weavile. Cyrus steps aside, and suddenly it's just me and the Angel of Darkness itself, Giratina.
I got that. Giratina is a boss. I have 2 of these. Oh. What is going on here? What is going on here? I think I remember something like this happening in the game, like you meet a reflection of yourself. Yikes. Master Ball it. Do it.
I threw the Master Ball, and
I
like
dare
that,
you.
it was over.
You got it.
I saved the world. Now to get back to my gym badges. I arrived at Sunny Shore City and started making my way through Volkner's gym. I know he's the 8th
You
gym leader
send
and
me
he's supposed to
right
be tough
round,
and
baby,
apparently
right
he's
round.
depressed because everyone who challenges him isn't good enough and he's bored. But I wasn't concerned. We have Oops and none of his Pokemon can do anything about it. It's not like they have Giga Drain or anything, right? They didn't, I checked. Oops was just
Good for you.
Earthquake and everything, and at the end, I'll admit, I got a bit scared.
Okay, don't crit.
This Pokemon
If you crit Giga Impact,
Electro
that would be
Electro
really
Wire. was hard for me to get.
Holy.
But it's all good. We're all good. And with that, off to Victory Road we went, where we caught ourselves a Gabite I named Flakes. Would have been nice to have one, I don't know, near the beginning of the game, say, in Wayward Cave, you know. But whatever. Better late than never. It's good to have just in case something goes horribly wrong out of nowhere.
Something.
Flakes is basic.
What a
Yeah, it
coincidence.
is.
Something wrong
It's
happened.
Amazing. Whoa, 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 whoa. No!
Yeah, Victory Road is not
You're
friendly.
kidding.
They are not friendly.
Oh dear. And that's the straw that broke the camel's back. After Puppy died, I stepped back and decided the team we go into the Elite Four with needs to be the best possible team we can build.
You better
the
think
Elite Four here goes
well for
pretty
this.
hard, so I couldn't
No,
go in
you're right.
willy-nilly just hoping
They
for
are
the
no
best.
joke.
After literally a few hours of
I beat
calculations
them in
and
one
research,
trial.
I settled on a team I thought
They
would give us the
held no
highest
punches.
possibility of winning. I added Flakes to the team in place of Puppy, and with a heavy heart, left Milk and Kronk behind as I brought C the now Magnezone and Colgate the Togekiss
Oh, you
I
left
hatched
them
from the
behind.
eggs Cynthia gave me. Even though I was sad to not bring Milk and Kronk into the final battles with us, they won't be forgotten. And it doesn't negate the fact
At
they
least
were
they're not
such
dead.
huge assets to the team, and I wouldn't have made it this far without them. I'll see you guys on the other side. I took a step towards the doors of no return and immediately got interrupted by Barry, who wanted to have
God
one
darn
last
it, Barry!
fight. Anyway,
You okay, Jaiden? I'm still upset that you killed Shinx, but are you okay?
welcome. This is the Elite Four.
Let's go.
The battle starts and C takes out Aaron Zeon Mega and Vespiquen, Oops takes out his Drapion, and Colgate takes out his Scizor and Heracross. Next up is Bertha.
Okay then. What's going on here?
Bertha loves ground types, but Turt and Oops had a smooth time smashing through her team. I felt a
Oh, I
horrible
love those
shiver when her
faces.
Rhyperior came out, but things went well. On to Flint.
So far. Oh, what's... Oh. You okay?
Flint has a pretty scary team, but luckily Oops and Flakes had no trouble plowing through them as well. And with that, we're on to the last member, Lucian. Now, Shrimp hasn't had much time to shine in these fights so far, so I decided I wanted to let her go all out. She set up sword stances and bullet punched everything. Proud of you, Shrimp.
Congrats.
And suddenly, I'm at the entrance to the champion.
Make
The
sure to
trainer
fully
who's
heal your
been known
Pokemon
to
for this.
crush dreams in a single battle, and many still fear to this day. I took a deep breath.
I wasn't afraid of her.
Things are going
She gave me a good
surprisingly
battle.
well, and I don't know
came
how
out
to
on
feel
top.
about it. But I looked up, and there she was.
In
At
Pokemon
this
Platinum,
moment,
I
I
beat
have
her with
only one
Shaman
last objective:
on my team.
defeat Cynthia.
A
She
full
leads with
Seed
Spiritomb,
Flare
which has no weaknesses, so I
destroyed
sent out
everything in
Turt
her
to hit it as
roster.
hard as possible. Flakes takes out her Togekiss, and then her Garchomp comes out. This is known to be one of the toughest boss Pokemon in the entire franchise.
Yes, it is.
And rightfully so. That thing was made by Satan himself, and I'm sure even he
I
fears
fought her
what he has
twice.
created. I immediately
And her
switched
Mega
to
Evolution, I
Oops, who's
believe.
the only Pokemon that can lead us to victory here. I planned to put it to sleep with Yawn, and then Ice Beam it until it died. That was our only hope.
That didn't go as
But
planned,
then-
didn't it?
Oops was crit. And that was it. Nothing on my team can take a hit from this monster. And even if they could, they couldn't do much damage back. I sat there in disbelief, knowing there wasn't anything I could have done. And the battle is basically unwinnable now. I brought out Shrimp to bullet punch it so we could get in a little bit of damage, but
Oh boy.
she was killed. Colgate tried to chip
No.
away at it. He did some damage too, but was crit one shot. At this point, I'd accepted defeat. Only Turt, C, and Flakes were left. It's hopeless at this point. Flakes came out, and against all odds,
Oh.
Flakes outsped Cynthia's Garchomp and killed it. I didn't think he
Good
could
for
do
you.
it. He was 2 levels weaker, and I don't know. I just didn't think he could outspeed it. Suddenly, there was a chance. We
Yeah,
could win
Trinity-
this after all.
battling
Cynthia
random
brings out her
Pokemon really
Milotic,
helps out.
which C took out with a few Thunderbolts. Flakes took out the Lucario with Dig. Look, my Earthquake TM is on Scoop, and we all know what happened there. Finally,
Yes.
her last Pokemon comes out. Roserade. Flakes went in for the Dragon Claw, and the battle was over.
Good for you.
We won.
You won the
As
game.
Cynthia's congratulating me, a sudden feeling of overwhelming guilt washes over my entire body. So intense it
What are you talking
almost
about?
knocks me down. I don't think I deserve this.
Wait, what?
Something here isn't right. This wasn't meant for me. Back in the Distortion World when Giratina split me in two, how do I know I'm me? What happened in the other timeline where I saw glimpses of what happened parallel to this world, that was me too. Those things happened. Was that the ending I'm destined to have? The world I'm living in now is how I want things to be, but the other Jaiden is equally me as I am her. Even if you might think I deserve this dimension, things don't work like that. Are there some things you can't escape, even when you try everything you can do to alter it? I don't know the answer. I may be able to sit on this throne now and thank all the Pokemon that put in everything to help me get here. All the hard work, blood, sacrifices we made. But I don't think I can ever accept this victory. I don't know what ending was meant for me. And I don't think I ever will.
Yikes. This got real. Huh. God darn it, Jaiden, now you got me tearing up! Oh man. I mean, Nuzlocke Legends, Pokemon Nuzlocke weren't this sad when I watched Team 4-Star do it. Yikes. You're welcome, Matt. You're welcome. Well, that was Jaiden Animation's Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. Yeah, that was the whole adventure. It made me laugh, made me tear up a little bit, but hey, great animation all the way. And I wanted to pause here. This is a hilarious face expression of Gyarados that Jaiden drew. I don't know why. It's something about it just makes me laugh. It just oh. But anywho, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. What were your thoughts on this reaction video? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments down below. What were your favorite thoughts? What kind of Nuzlocke? Do you ever do Nuzlocks? Let me know, guys. And support Jaiden Animations. Take care, have a great day, be safe, and most importantly, stay frosty and stay healthy, my friends. Catch you all later, and happy holidays!
What? Jonah, quickly, be racist!
You this.
You hear that, stupid? My fiancé hates your whole stinking race. Bet you didn't plan for that. Follow me.